Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Aubrey. And in today's video, we are talking mid-year freak-out book tag. Yay. I hope that's what the fuck it's called. I just always see people do it around the mid-year time, and so it's my turn. I have stolen all of my questions from Emmy Rosa, or what Emmy reads, if you will. Love her. She did post definitely a better video than I'm about to post, but love her. Stole all my questions from her. I did get rid of, I think, one, just because I was like, I'm not answering that question. It wasn't a bad question. I think it was literally like books that made you happy, and I could literally say about 87,000, so I just got rid of it because I was like, that's too much. But other than that, all the questions are pretty much exactly the same. Don't mind my hair. It is doing weird things post shower that I'm not even gonna fight with it because it fucking pissed me off. So, and if you can hear my fan acting a fucking fool, it's just a day in my room today, okay? But mid-year freak-out tag. I look crazy with my hair behind my ears. Yeah, I don't know, get a drink, get cozy, get comfy, get a snack, get whatever the fuck you need to get, and let's fucking get into it, because we all know I can yap for a hot fucking second. I'm currently drinking my concoction of the day. This is a honey vanilla brown sugar iced latte. Put a little bit too much honey in it, I will say. I got a new honey, clover honey. Never had clover honey. Turns out clover honey is a bit sweeter than regular honey. Didn't know that. I think I did. I think my mom actually told me that, and I didn't remember. It's not bad. It's just very sweet. And yes, I also do have my emotional support water bottle next to me, which I have to drink because I've definitely not had enough water today. But moving on from that, let's get into our mid-year freak out whatever tag video. Boom. There's a lot of questions. And I am going to be messing with my hair, quite a bit this video probably, so I apologize in advance. Best book you've read so far this year. So I have a couple for most of these questions. There are a couple answers. I have it kind of in order, I thought, at least, though. This is in no particular order. I'm about to put it in a particular order though because I want to. And I'm really pretty much just gonna rapid fire these because there's not a lot I'm gonna say, because I feel like you've seen quite a few of them, or I've talked about quite a few of them already. But yeah, starting out first, The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillig. This is so fucking good. And this is also the first book in the Stonewater Kingdom. Book 2, The Knave and the Moon, is coming out soon. I'm very fucking excited for it. But yes, this was a 5-star. It's my first 5-star of the year, actually. It was also my first read of the year, so if you ever need a 5-star, you know you can always go to freaking Rachel Gillig and she will give you what you need, you know? And then, which this kind of shocked me, but When the Moon Hatched by Sarah A. Parker, I was scared of this, and rightfully so. Do you see that thing? Why is it so big? It's terrifying. So I was terrified of this book because it's so big, and I was like, oh, you know, I've heard a lot of mixed reviews. I'm not sure I'm gonna love it, blah, blah, blah. This book meant so much to me. I loved it so much. It was fucking incredible. Easily 5 stars, and I will never forget about it. I haven't read the sequel yet because it's not out on Kindle Unlimited. I don't think. I haven't checked in a second, but it's also not out in paperback, and I refuse to buy the hardcover because it does not match my paperback. So we are not so patiently waiting for that one. And then Half City by Kat Golden. Obviously, I feel like I've yapped and yip-yapped about this 87,000 times. Something about this book is just the epitome of the perfect book for me, and I loved it. Demon Times Demon Hunter, the whole fucking shebang. Cannot wait for Cursed City that comes out later this year. I'm actually also not so patiently waiting for that one. Then, 2 of my most recent reads, one being Harvest Season by Bryn Weaver. This is the second book in the Seasons of Carnage trilogy. Loved it so fucking much. Rachel, the cliffhanger, really? We are gonna have a fucking conversation about that because what the fuck. So good. So good. And then my most recent book that I loved, Sunburn by Chloe Michelle Howarth. Sapphics in Ireland. Are you kidding me? What could be fucking better than that? Nothing. 5 stars. Loved it. Yeah, you're probably gonna see a lot of this book. I'm not going to lie to you. But this was so fucking good. Okay. Next question. Is best sequel you've read so far? I haven't actually read as many sequels as I should have, because I'm in the middle of about a million series I need to be reading sequels, and so I haven't read as many as I thought I did. But two that stood out to me were, again, Harvest Season by Bryn Weaver. This was an excellent book too, I thought. It never kind of felt like a filler book, because there was, I don't know, just the conflict going through the whole story, like, that kind of pulled off of the conflict from the first book, and then, like, I don't even know, very prominent in this, and it was very good, and there was a new conflict and new things. I don't even know, this was such a good book too. And then also, Fallen Stars by Imani Ariu was an incredible book too. This was an incredible book too. This was also a 5-star read this year for me, and I fucking loved this book. This was so fucking good. Probably the best sequel I have read out of those two. This is, like, this one takes the cake, no doubt. I fucking love this. I'm foaming at the mouth for book 3. I know it's gonna fucking eat, because this was incredible. Third question, new release you haven't read yet but want to. I only have 2, because I couldn't really think of, like, any new releases. Like, I only was like, oh, saw them and I was like, oh yeah, those I bought this year. Those are new releases, sure. But Bone of My Bone by Joanna Van Veen. I just got this one recently because I'm pretty sure it only came out recently. I'm very excited for this. Very, very excited for this, because it's like dark gothic nuns, I think, with a necromancer and a saint. And tell me that doesn't sound good. Tell me that doesn't sound good. So I'm very excited for this. This is definitely going to be a summerween read, because duh. And then also Tropesick by Lauren Oakey. I don't really know anything about this. I just know that it sounds really cute. BK Borson said something on the cover of it. I'm pretty sure that it's supposed to be very angsty as well. It's like a cute summer angsty romance, and I love that. I love that. I love a little romance that has that bit of angst to kind of give the, like, story more depth. So I'm very excited for this. Heard a lot of good things too, so yes. I feel like I say this all the time. I go back and forth, and I have not been in the mood for romance in the last little bit, but never say never. Never say never. I'm hopefully gonna get to it before the end of the year at least. And then my favorite question, most anticipated releases for the second half of the year. I bet you all could guess them. I bet you could guess them, because 1, Deadbeat by Leigh Bardugo. Are you shitting me? The 3rd book in the Alex Stern series? Are you shitting me? I'm so excited. I'm so excited for it. I cannot fucking wait. Especially because the cover looks so gorgeous. I'm so excited. Cursed City by Kat Golden. The sequel to Half City. Are you shitting me? Again, are you shitting me? I'm so ready. Especially because we get a little someone. We get a little someone that I'm so excited for. I'm so excited for him to be in the next book more. I'm so excited. I don't have any release dates for any of these, by the way. And then my last one was Victorious by V. Schwab, because obviously anytime a book by V. Schwab is coming out, it's my most anticipated release. Be so fucking for real. Be so fucking for real. But Victorious is the 3rd and final book, I think, in the Vicious trilogy. I am so excited. I fucking miss Eli and Victor so much. I really miss Victor. I fucking love Victor. He's my favorite. And yeah, so I'm very, very excited for Victorious. Okay, biggest disappointment. Amid Clouds and Bones. That one's easy. Amid Clouds and Bones by who? I don't know. I will put it on the screen now. I hated that book. I hated that book. That's all I'm gonna say, because I don't want to be mean, but I hated that book. Next question. Biggest surprises. Starting off with 1, Sunburn. This is not my go-to genre. Fiction. Anything is not my, like, just anything that is, like, because this is literally fiction. Not my go-to genre. But I picked it up because it was LGBTQ. The lesbians, but I picked it up because of the lesbians, okay? I loved it. I loved it. It was so good. It was so good. And yeah, that was the really only reason why it was a big surprise, because this is just outside of my regular genres of reading. And this is trying to pick up that book that's outside of your genre that you're a little iffy about, because sometimes it works out. And then another one that was also kind of outside of my genre that I ended up picking up and loving was Tender as the Flesh. I don't currently have it because I let my friend borrow it, and she, guess what, also loved it. Boom. But yeah, I ended up giving that one 4 stars. It was freaky and weird, but so good and so intriguing, and I loved it. So yeah, Tender as the Flesh and Sunburn are my 2 biggest surprises of the year so far, just because, yeah, not my normal genres, but so fucking good. Favorite author debut or new to you? I said Brooke Averick, who wrote, I don't have it. Oh, I do have it. It's actually right here because my books are a mess right now. Brooke Averick, who wrote, oh god, Phoebe Berman's Gonna Lose It. This is her debut novel, and I loved it. I ate it up. I gave this one 5 stars as well. So fucking good. So good. So cute. Highly, highly recommend. I mean, I just think this was such a good debut book. Not that I read a lot of debuts. Not that I really am a critical, I don't know, rater of things, but I thought it was a good debut, and I loved it. So Brooke Averick is probably my favorite debut author of the year so far. Oof. Newest fictional crush. It's Sanemi Shinazugawa, I think is how you say his name. I probably fucking butchered that. From Demon Slayer. He's such a cunt, and I fucking love him. He is so mean. I love him. And I watched it. I was watching, so Demon Slayer is probably my favorite anime, and I've been recently reading through the mangas, and I just caught up to where we kind of get his backstory and his brother Genya's backstory. And so getting Genya and Saname's backstories was just like fucking brutal, and I love him. I love Sanami so much. So he is my current fictional crush, my new fictional crush. I love him. I will be rewatching Demon Slayer, and I'm pretty sure Demon Slayer Infinity Castle comes out on the 28th on Crunchyroll, and I will be binging that. I will be binging. I'm so nervous though, because I am going to finish the mangas, because I ordered the last, I think what? I ordered the last 7, because I only had up to 16. I just recently finished 16, and 16 for me was getting into the unknown, because Demon Slayer, like what is out and what I've been able to watch, is only up to like right before Demon Slayer Infinity Castle, and so 16 gets into what is actually happening in the Infinity Castle. I'm terrified, but I will be finishing reading the manga before watching the manga. I'm so scared, but I'm so fucking excited, and I hope everyone that I love comes out intact, okay? I really hope, because we cannot have a repeat of the freaking train arc, okay? We can't. That hurt me. I refuse to watch it to this day. But moving on, he is my newest fictional crush. Newest favorite character. I put Emma M. Lyon from the Emma M. Lyon series, just because she is so fun, and her life in that series, even though I know it's fictional, but it is so fun, and like just such a silly, goofy, like chaotic time. But then she's also like dealing with like serious things, and she's going through like serious shit that like makes you feel for her, and just like I love her so much. So she is, yeah, definitely my new favorite fictional character, because like girl, I love her. I don't even know. She's just going through shit, but she's also just living her little girly life and fighting with her fuck ass cousin. I don't know. I love her. Okay, next question is books that made you cry. I did do 2. One, obviously, Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I don't own a copy of that book yet. I would love to. I hate the sprayed edges on the paperback though. So I bawled like a little bitch reading that book, okay? I probably have cried that hard in my life, but I cried so fucking hard. It was insane. So yeah, that book definitely made me cry. And then another one, if I can find it. How am I? Oh, it's literally right in front of my fucking eyeballs. Faithbreaker by Hannah Kinnair. This hurt me, and not like because someone, I can't say that, but yeah, oh my god, just thinking about it, I cried so hard. This was the last book in the Fallen Gods trilogy, and I loved it, and I cried really fucking hard, and I highly fucking recommend this because it's such an underrated series, and I need everybody to read it because it's so fucking good. And you will cry. You're welcome. Multiple times, because I cried multiple times. But yeah. What was the next question? Most beautiful book you've gotten this year. I went with 3. Because they're all in the same series, okay? Because whoever is whoever is designing the freaking Sarah A. Parker A Crystal Bloom, like To Bleed a Crystal Bloom series, you need a fucking pay raise, okay? Because what is this shit? Like, can we just talk about this? If I get my life under, like, what is this? What, like, just every single fucking one is stunning. I have never Like, I can't. Like, obviously this was gonna be the fucking choice, all 3 of them, like I said, because what the fuck? They're so gorgeous. Have I read a single one yet? No, but they're so stunning. And like I said, whoever fucking designed these bitches needs a fucking pay raise, especially because like the fucking like, oh my god, they just go so well together in the colors. I'm obsessed with these. So yeah, obviously this was the fucking choice because I don't know, I would love to have a brain that could create something like that because it's genuinely gorgeous. Okay guys, we're into the last couple questions. What books do you need to read by the end of the year? I picked 5 because I'm indecisive and because I really need to read them by the end of the year. Oh my god. Starting with the 2 heaviest books I've ever held in my life. 1, Catabasis by R.F. Kuang. Just because I have put this on so many TBRs this year. Like so many monthly TBRs, and I have yet to read it. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing because every time I post a new TBR, I'm like, oh, Catabasis. Oh, I'm gonna read Catabasis. Oh, I'm gonna read, and then I never fucking read Catabasis. I am a fucking liar. I'm lying to everybody. So I need to actually read this before the end of the year because I need to quit lying. And also, I just want to know, especially because I just realized that Lee Bardugo has a quote on the back, and no one told me that, and now I have to read it because anything Lee Bardugo likes, I have to read, okay? So, Catabasis needs to happen. Next, the biggest book I own, okay? The longest book I own, you can probably guess from that. Alchemized by Sen Lin Yu, okay? 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 I don't want to be as emotionally devastated as I think I'm gonna be when I read this. That's not the reason, but I need to be in the know. You know what I mean? Like, it's been out for a while. Everybody's read it. I bought it immediately upon it coming out in store, and now I need to read it. It's just daunting. And there's like kind of a theme with all these that I need to read before the end of the year because I am scared of them. And I read that, right? And that 1,030 pages. Is it ever that serious? Okay? Be honest. Anyway, I will be reading this. But yeah, the theme of all of these books that I need to read before the end of the year is that they're rightfully huge. And the reason it's a theme is because I am always terrified of reading my big books, which I need to get the fuck out of because what's wrong with reading a big book? Nothing. Will it take me longer? Yeah, so what? So what? I'm gonna do it anyway. But yeah, next book. Iron Gold by Pierce Brown. This is the shortest one on this list, still almost 600 pages. I'm just terrified of this in general. This is, okay, yep, another theme. Terrified of reading these books. But I am so scared to start the second, like, saga, I guess, or continue the Red Rising saga into, like, the second season, I guess is what I'm gonna call it. I'm terrified. I'm terrified. Especially because, I don't know, I've heard the second series is really scary. I don't know if anything scary happens in this one, but I don't know. Just, it's daunting and I'm terrified, especially with like how emotionally devastated I was after reading the original trilogy and then getting into the second part of getting into the second trilogy. I don't know. But I love this series and I do need to continue it. It needs to happen. And then another one that I need to continue. Assassin's Quest by Robin Hobb. Okay, again, this book is almost 900 pages. It doesn't look like it is, but it's almost 900 pages. Very thin pages. Lots of words per page. I'm scared of it, but also this is the last book in the Farseer trilogy, and I want to know, I need to know, I need all the information of this book in my head. Especially because I have heard the next trilogy I think I read is very good. I don't know, I really want to continue reading the Robin Hobb whole entire, is it the Live Ship Traders? Is that what the entire series is called? What is the entire world called? Hold on, let me figure this out. Oh no, that's the next series. So I don't know what this entire thing is, but I don't know. I want to continue reading Robin Hobb's books, but to continue into the Live Ship Trader series, I need to finish the Farseer trilogy. I'm scared. I feel like I need to look up like a refresh from Royal Assassin because I don't really remember it, but I think I maybe do. The final book of the epic Farseer trilogy and A Glorious New, oh, that's not anything important. But I don't know, I think I know what happens, but I also feel like I just could look up a little refresh and figure it out. But yes, I am scared of this one because it's so big. And then what I feel like gets bigger, but I don't actually think it gets any bigger, is Malice by John Gwynne. Yeah, I don't think, oh no, this is longer. Oh no, it's not. It's not longer than the Forest Year trilogy. This is just daunting. I've never read a John Gwen book before, and I'm very excited to read it, especially because I've been entering my epic fantasy era slowly. Slowly I'm getting more and more books marked off my list that are in the epic fantasy genre, and I'm loving them. So Malice by John Gwen, I feel like I need to read because I need to read John Gwen because he is such a big name in the epic fantasy world. So I will be reading Malice before the end of the year. I really hope. I don't know. I feel like I'll love this. I think I'm excited. I've started it a couple times, which sounds bad, but I've always been very intrigued. And then I just read it, and then, you know, I'll put it down, and I'll look at it. I'm like, whoa, that thing is big. Let me pick something shorter. And then I will stop reading it. Not because I'm not intrigued by it, but because I'm like, okay, bitch, it's gonna take you a month to read. Like, no. But yeah. I'm excited. Don't really know anything about this one, though. I know The World is Broken because it told me that on the back. That's it. I don't know. But yeah, those are the ones that I need to finish before the end of the year, and I'm scared of all of them. I'm really excited for all of them because I think they're going to be excellent reads. I think every single one of those I'm going to absolutely love. But why are they all so big? That's the fucking question. Why are they so fucking big? Okay. Next question. How many 5-star reads have you had this year? I think is what it's supposed to say. It says how many 5-star reads this year? I think I've had 18. I looked at my Fable, and because I don't pay for Fable, I can't actually see the exact number. But it had a little graph, and I counted the bars in the graph, and I think it lined up with 18. Read 18 5-star books this year, which seems like a lot. But I don't know. I've also read 67. I was gonna say 68. No, I read 67 books this year. So 18 of those 5-star reads. I'm not doing the percentage of that, but I do hand out quite a few 5-star reads, and I'm not upset about it because I am okay with it. Moving on. A book you enjoyed with mixed reviews. I picked Lightlark by Alex Asher because I feel like Lightlark has I've seen a lot of mixed reviews about it, and where people are like, meh. Well, mixed reviews, you know what a fucking mixed review means. But yeah, I don't know, I fucking loved it. It was so much fun. I had a lot of fun with it. Have I continued the series since? No, and that's okay, but I love this, and I don't really have a lot else to say about it because that's the answer. That's the only answer. 5-star predictions for the rest of the year. Okay guys, this is our last question. Be happy that I will be done yip yapping in a little bit. But yeah, my 5-star predictions for the end of the year. I have a couple very mixed genres for this one, which I feel like holds true because I've been starting to read, you know, a lot of genres. I'm branching out, y'all. 2026 is the year of branching, okay? Getting into different shit, and I'm liking it. But first one, this isn't my normal. I usually read this genre. Fairy Tale. That was fucking scary. Fairy Tale by Veronica Lancet. Okay, this is honestly probably another one that I could have put on need to read before the end of the year, because I feel like I've been talking about wanting to read this, and I've seen so many good things about this book, and I just need to read it. But I really do think this is going to be a 5-star. Just everything I've heard about this, the cover, the vibes just feel right up my alley, and I'm very excited for it. I have very high hopes for this, obviously, because I think it's going to be a 5-star. I hope it's going to be a 5-star. But yeah, I need to read this and hope that it will say a 5-star. But she's also long too, and that's part of the reason. I think this one's on Kindle Unlimited. I don't know. Another one I think is going to be 5-star. Daggermouth by H.M. Wolf. I have heard nonstop incredible things about this book, and just, I don't know, something about a dystopian novel I love, and I always do love my dystopian novels, so I am convinced that this is going to be a 5-star. I am convinced, especially because just I've seen the fan art for it. Oh my god, it's so good. Yeah, I think this is going to be a 5-star. 100%. And then these last ones are out of my comfort zone genres, out of my comfort zones just a little bit. I've been reading more from these genres though, but the first one is Almost Life by Kieran Millwood Hargrave. This is just another fiction, but it's also, you guessed it, sapphic. And for some reason, anytime I read a sapphic fiction book, it eats. So I think I've just found my genre of fiction that I need to be sticking to, and it's just sapphic or LGBTQ. Queer, you know, queer fiction is what I think is my genre of fiction, and I'm okay with that. So yeah, I don't know anything about this. I am in a book club on Fable, and this was the book pick, so yeah, obviously I did a little bit of research, but also, you know, your phone's listening to you, and when I came up on my book club, I started seeing it everywhere, and everyone said I think this is very emotional, and I'm very excited for that. I love a little bit of yearning in queer fiction, okay? I'm very excited. A little bit of yearning, a little bit of angst in queer fiction, and I will be happy. But yeah, other than that, I don't really know. I think it's like, I thought it said something about love over generations. Love story that will break your heart and remake it. Gorgeous. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know a lot, and I'm not going to really read a lot about it, but I'm very excited for this one. I have very high hopes, and I do think this is going to be a 5-star. But yeah, the next book is Last Night at the Telegraph Club by Melinda Lowe. Holy shit, I could not get that out. I am very excited for this because it has been on my TBR for a long time, and when I started to read more queer fiction, I was looking for more queer fiction book recs. But yeah, this book was nonstop coming up over and over and over, and I just had it kind of like hidden on my bookshelves, and I am a person who is very much out of sight, out of mind. If I can't see it, it does not exist, okay? If I can't see it, I will never pick it up. So I had to get it off the shelves somewhere, put it somewhere on a freaking shelf, desk, whatever, where I could actually visibly see it with my eyeballs. And I really do think this will be a 5-star because I really want to read it this year, and I've heard so many amazing things about it that I'm very excited. I'm pretty sure it's also a historical fiction-esque. Yes, America 1954. I'm very excited. I have very high hopes. I think this will be a 5-star. I hope it will be a 5-star, or at least hit, because I am very excited, because it just says America in 1954 is not a safe place for two girls to fall in love. I'm super excited. Last but not least, the one that is probably the most out of my comfort zone is Pachinko by Minjin Lee. I keep saying I've heard nonstop good things. I am chronically online when it comes to getting my book recs. I probably need to get chronically offline so that I can, you know, pick out my own books and not rely on the internet for all of my book recommendations. But it'll happen one day. I feel like this isn't a bad one to get recommended from the internet, though. I have heard nonstop incredible things about this, and what really has sent me over is I always see Kristen and Maddie from like the sister book club. Is that what it's called? Like Chris and Mads. I don't know. They're sisters. They have the podcast. I love them. I don't know. I watch a lot of their stuff, and they haven't talked about it. Maybe they have, but this was either one or both of their favorite reads at one point of the year, or of like a month or something. But they talked about this a lot, and as I was watching it, yeah, I don't know, they kind of like got me thinking about it. And then I did go on a trip, and on the trip, this was on a buy one get one half off table. I was like, you know what, let me do it. And so yeah, I'm very excited for it. But yeah, I don't know, I'm pretty sure this is a historical fiction following, I think, like generations of a family, and I don't know, I'm just very excited for it. Richly told and profoundly moving, Pachinko is a story of love, sacrifice, ambition, and loyalty. From the bustling street markets to the halls of Japan's finest universities to the pachinko parlors of the criminal underworld, these complex and passionate characters, strong, stubborn women, devoted sisters and sons, fathers shaken by moral crisis, survive and thrive against the indifferent arc of history. I think this is going to be incredible, and I'm very excited for it. But I do think this will be a 5-star, and I'm hoping, like I keep saying, I'm hoping all of these will be 5 stars, but I have very high hopes for this. Yeah, okay, I am done yip-yapping. So if you made it all the way to the end of this mid-year freakout tag, thank you for sitting and, again, listening to me fucking yap for forever. And yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye!